Lisa. Today I am explaining Lombok. One second. Lombok, Lombok, and how to act. STS code in Bitbucket. Get. This is my topic today. First of all, I am explaining Lombok. Lombok is it is used to remove the boiler code boilerplate. That means in progress in my project. That means add request. These is setters methods and getters methods. Some duplicates are allows, and this code is useless code. We can remove this code. All time it is very unnecessary code. We can remove this code. We can use Lombok. It is very useful to overcome the rate to overcome the these type of changes. Okay. Uses it is used to readability and remove the boiler code and say the that means speed up the developer time. This boiler code is very useful to overcome these above statements, because readability is every time we can read the small type of code and remove the unnecessary codes, and every project will develop the within time in project. It is very useful to change the boiler code. How to add boiler code? How to add sorry how to add Lombok? To add Lombok, it follows the two stages. That means wait a minute, wait a second. Two stages. First one is to add the Maven dependency. Dependencies, and to set up the ID level. First one is to add the Maven dependency. To add the Maven dependency. First of all, you go to the Google, go to the Google, Google or Google, Google or just wait a second. Google or AI platform to search the Lombok dep- uh, dependency. Search the Lombok dependency. That means you can go to the Google browser to search ChatGPT, and you can search Lombok dependencies. These are the Lombok dependencies. You copy that code. After that, wait a minute. Dependency. After that, we add the dependency in form.xml. That means we go to the STS program. This is my project. That means my first app project. There form.xml. There are the some types of dependencies. The first of all, starter project and dev tools and web package and JSON code. We can add this dependency in this to just that. To remove the versions, sometimes of problems is there. That's why we can remove the versions. After that, you can save the form.xml. You can save the project. After that, go to the STS. Once you can clean the project, that means you can go to the project, you select the clean and clean the project. Once again, it will take some time. Then you select the project, right click, select the run, go to run and select the Maven build. You can type clean package run. We run the program. Wait a second, it will take some time. Yeah, it's almost completed. Please wait. Yeah, it's completed. we can show build successfully. That means it will clean the package. After that, you can go to the project and click the right click and select run. You can select Maven build. Then you can type clean spring boot colon run. We can run the project. It's running. It's take few times. Wait a few minutes. It's working. Some internet problem. It takes some time. Please wait in a second. Yeah, it's start my server. You can show that my port number is 8020. We start my first app project. That means first of all we add the Maven dependency. After that, the second step is now we set the Maven dependency. Then second step is to set the ID level setup. First go to the help. Wait a minute, you can show that. First one, you go to the help, click the help button. You can select install new software. Then you can add URL in Lombok. Wait a minute. You go to the help button, select the install new software. Then it will type the software. This means URL path of Lombok. It is https projectlombok.org/p2. We copy and paste it. We can show the Lombok. It will select and you can click the next. After that you can finish that. It is already installed in my laptop. It is the process of you can install that software in Lombok in ID representation. In some types of installations and acceptations, privacy policies is there. You can accept. It is truth. Now after that, after installation, to restart the project, you can show that. That means Windows. Sorry, wait. Help. After installation, you can show about the Spring to shoot. Then it is the Lombok versions. It is it is completely installed, you can show that Lombok versions. This is the process of installation, and you can show the installation details also. That means you can there, wait a minute. Can there, wait a minute, one second. Wait. Actually is there. This will take some time. Successfully installed. We can show the Lombok 1.8013 version. We can show the versions. Then it is set up the IDE also. Then you can change the code. That means required these setters methods, getters methods, and the default constructor two strings. These are the boiler codes. Means repeated code and validations code. It is not validated code. You can modify this code. That means these pod, sorry, this type of pod is a code is a not validations code. So if you can remove this code, you control T, it will be removed. We add the annotations, it will rectify that. You can add the points in notes. Go to the help and select the installation, install software, then add this project way. After that you can click next and so on. After that you finish you finish the you finish that means click the finish. Successfully completed the finish. You can restart the project. We can restart the project once. After successfully you can restart the project. You can check that it is correctly installed or not. You can go to help button, go to help, then click about spring boot, then check the Lombok version installation is there or not. Successfully it is completed. We can go to the after installation. To remove the boiler code, we follow the some annotations. After installation to remove the boilerplate code, we use some annotations. We use the annotations. That means @data. This is one of the powerful annotation, and @getter setter and at the rate no arg no arg constructor and etc. At the rate data annotation is the data annotation is relocated to some annotations. That means it is combined some annotations. That means you can combine the at the rate data annotation is com, com combinations of combinations of setters setters and getter combination getter method and getters methods and to string to string to string methods. It is very powerful method in data. After that you can go to the project, that means add request class. We can add at the rate data annotation. Sometimes you can fill that wait a minute at the rate data annotation. You can control shift O, it will be imported in Lombok data. It is you can fill that, you can mouse the, these are the combinations of is there generated setters non-filled fields and constructors also, and two strings methods also is there in generator. That means at the rate getters setters and required org constructions and two strings equals and hash codes. This is the combination of data, so it is very powerful annotation. After that you can show methods also. That means control O, it will show the getters methods, setters methods, equalations methods, hash codes and two strings also there. After that you can constructed by default constructor, you can write at the rate no arg constructor. It is also Lombok constructors, and you can add two strings in automatically at the rate all arg constructors. You can save that file. It will automatically, it will be generated the get setters methods, getters methods and two strings methods and hash codes. We can use these annotations in the service layer. We add, wait a minute, get numbers. This means get number 1 is a getter method and get method number 2 is a getter methods. It will be only one annotations, it will be there. You can correctly change, give the changes. It is very, and you can save and run that code. It automatically can save. We use dev tool, it automatically save that code. After that you can go to the file menu and choose the save all also, it will be saved in all files. You can go to the postman, It will be multiplication, it will be add two numbers. That port number is 8020, and the path variable, path mapping is sum. Post, we can select post and sum. We go to the send, it will give the 50 results. So it is working correctly. And you can show that input output also. That means calculated sum means 20 plus 30 is equal to 50, and JSON objects is also converted to the JSON object formation. That means a string with key and value pair base. That's my number one equal to 20. It's will number one is string form and equal to the value, and num2 is also string form and equal to value, and sum is 50. And you can add the random numbers also. It will be predefined class and methods, and add request to numbers is also there. Give the input is also printed. That means 20 30 number one and num2. These are the flow of executions is there. And another boiler in boilerplate code is also there. That means logger info. Logger info is also there. Every time logger object is also created in service class, and controller payments is also logger statements. Wait a minute. So this means, wait a second. Controller class, calculator controller is there in logger statements. Every time logger object is created all classes, so it is also overcome to the problem. It is also boiler code to overcome this problem. At the class level, we can define in controller, rest controller, we can define @slf4z. slf4z, it will be automatically created the log objects. That means you can remove the logger objects. You can once again you can call these bean names. No, logger requested added. That means log dot info you can use. Automatically it will be generated. This means what you can type that, it will be copy paste. You can save it and run it. Go to the postman and shoot. You can go to the, that means you can change the values. Some confusions is there. This means 30 equal to 15. I can change the value and send. Yes, 35. So it is corrected correctly. And you go to the project. Go to the project. Wait a minute, I will show that. Yeah, this is, then it is printed. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Consoler. Add two numbers, add request is also there. Num1 and num2 is printed. That means slf4z is also automatically created the objects. Don't to write the logger statements. That means it is also remove that code. Every time logger it is there. You can change the logger value into log. slf4z will be automatically generated in object. It is also boiler code. can remove these statements. Whatever you can create the object, it is can remove. And service classes is also you can remove that logger statement. You can convert the logger to log. Once means you can create at the SLF4Z. Automatically it will be converted into the log. Every time it will be changed log value. Then you can save it. And one correction is there, it is controller, calculate controller. That means every time you can call the bin names, it is very too long the project, so it will be remove that. Then you can save that projects. File to save also is also there. Save it. It is successfully saved. Then you go to the postman. Then change the values. I will give the 35. Send. You can give the 50. It is working correctly. Then you can show. Then you can show. Add request numbers 35 is there. Automatically it will be added. And object is also created. So Lombok we can remove the all boilerplate code. That means unnecessary code it will be removed. It is the uses of Lombok. This is the today concept in my today concept. Thank you.